Project Archimedes, Aklanon-based resources for children's mathematics education and development strategies.
Welcome to Mathematics 6, Quarter 1, Week 1, Module 1, Lesson 1, Adding Simple Fractions Without Regrouping. Before we start, let's take this reminder. In adding fractions, use similar fractions. Similar fractions are fractions with the same denominators, like 1/8 and 4/8, 6/18 and 12/18, 1/7, 3/7, and 4/7. The 8s are the same, the 18s, and the 7s. Open your self-learning module on page 7, What's New? Gia made 2 types of cookies. She used 2/3 cup of sugar for one recipe and 1/4 cup of sugar for the other. How much sugar did she use in all? To solve the given word problem, we add 2/3 and 1/4. Let's explore the solution on page 8. What is it? Find 2/3 plus 1/4 equals n. Since the denominators of the fractions are not the same, we cannot directly add. Hence, we need to change 2/3 and 1/4 into similar fractions. How? Step 1. Find the least common denominator or LCD. One way to find the LCD of the given fractions is to check if the denominators have common factor. In this case, 3 and 4 do not have common factor. Therefore, we will use these numbers to find the LCD. 3 times 4 equals 12. 12 is the LCD of 2/3 and 1/4. Then, we write the equivalent forms. For 2/3, with 12 as the denominator. And for 1/4, with 12 as the denominator.
Step 2. Find the missing numerators. To do that, first, divide denominators. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Then, multiply the quotient to the numerator, 2. 4 times 2 equals 8. Therefore, 2/3 is equal to 8/12. For 1/4, we divide the denominators. 12 divided by 4 equals 3 times the numerator 1. 3 times 1 equals 3. Therefore, 1/4 is equal to 3/12. Since 8/12 and 3/12 are similar fractions, then we can proceed to addition. Step 3. Add the numerators. 8 plus 3 equals 11. Write the sum over the common denominator. The common denominator is 12. Therefore, the answer to the question, how much sugar did she use in all, is Gia used 11/12 cups of sugar. Let's take another example in adding simple fractions without regrouping. On page 8, what is it? Letter B, 5/10 plus 2/6. 10 and 6 are not the same. So, step 1, find the least common denominator or LCD. First, check 10 and 6 if they have common factor. Yes, 10 and 6 have 2 as common factor. Then, we will use continuous division method. 10 divided by 2 equals 5. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Since 5 and 3 do not have common factor left, to find the LCD of 5/10 and 2/6, we simply copy all the numbers outside the division sign. So we have 2 as the common factor of 10 and 6, 5 and 3 as the quotients. Then we multiply these numbers. 2 times 5 times 3 equals 30. Then we write the equivalent form of 5/10 with 30 as the denominator, and for 2/6 with 30 as the denominator. Step 2. Find the missing numerators. For 5/10, we divide the denominators. 30 divided by 10 is equal to 3. Then, we multiply the quotient to the numerator 5. 3 times 5 is equal to 15. So, 5/10 is equal to 15 30ths. For 2/6, we divide the denominators. 30 divided by 6 equals 5 times the numerator 2 equals 10. So 2/6 is equal to 10 30ths. Since 15 30ths and 10 30ths are now similar fractions, then we can go to addition. Step 3, add the numerators. So we have 15 plus 10 equals 25. We write the sum over the common denominator. The common denominator is 30.
Hence, 15 30ths plus 10 30ths is equal to 25 30ths, which is equal to 5/6. How? 25 30ths is not yet in its simplest form or lowest terms. 25 and 30 have common factors, and the greatest common factor or GCF is 5. Hence, we divide the numerator and the denominator by 5. 25 divided by 5 is equal to 5. 30 divided by 5 is equal to 6. Therefore, 25 30ths in simplest form or lowest terms is 5/6. Before we end our lesson, remember, in adding simple fractions without regrouping, use the equivalent fractions with the least common denominator or LCD. Final answer should be in lowest terms or simplest form. Thank you for listening, watching, and taking part in our discussion. This is Teacher Villa saying, good luck everyone!